Hey everyone, this is Kevin the Entrepreneur, and I'm home. My Wind Rises poster. Feels good to be home. And I wasn't going to make a video today because I've been driving all day, but then something came in the mail, and I kind of just wanted to make this. This might even count for tomorrow's video as well. And even though the title is about Uber, you'll see the logo is about Caviar. I was part of a class action settlement against Caviar, and I have received my settlement today, and we are going to look at it. So according to my letter, the attached check represents your pro rata settlement award from the in re Caviar Inc. settlement jams ref number yada yada, confirmed by the United States District Court for the Northern District of California in Levin versus Caviar Inc. Case number Your payment was calculated in accordance with the court-approved class action settlement agreement and release. Your settlement payment is based upon a calculated points total of 201.10088, based upon Caviar's records, although it is possible that you may receive a further distribution of funds depending on the final claims rate in the settlement. So I might get more, but for the time being, this is all I should expect for the time being. As described in the notice you received, you are awarded 1 point for every mile traveled while delivering orders using the Caviar platform between May 1st, 2012 and May 23rd, 2017. You did qualify for the quadrupling of points for class members who delivered at least one order by car or motorcycle. You did qualify for the doubling of points for class members who delivered at least one order in California. You did not qualify for the doubling of points for class members who traveled 100 more miles per week and 50% or more of the weeks in the settlement class period in which they delivered at least one order. An order begins when the courier uses the Caviar smartphone application to accept an order request and is recorded by Caviar, and ends when the courier selects the delivered or equivalent option in the Caviar smartphone application and is recorded by Caviar. If you disagree with your points total, you may challenge it by providing a brief explanation of how you calculate your points total and documentation that supports your calculations to the following email address within 60 days of your check date. Caviar's records will be presumed accurate unless your documentation proves they are not. And then there's some stuff about tax information. So that sounds pretty impressive. Wow, double points, quadruple points. What did you get? Guys, this check for me, $10. $10. I got a $10 check for the class action lawsuit. And granted, with most class action lawsuits, it is on a scale. As they say, they calculate something. If you do more, you get a higher settlement. And I did not do a lot of Caviar. I still don't do a lot of Caviar. I like Caviar a lot. Like a lot. I wish it was more prevalent so that I could do it more, but it's just not. And so, you know, I did not qualify for much. And if more people had signed up for it than the class action, it might have been even less. But I want you to look at this. Look at this real closely. Look at this $10. That is the average amount you will get from a class action lawsuit. With one on Uber and Lyft, there will be so many more people joining that class action lawsuit than you. It might even be less. So every time someone sees a video that I do about Uber and I'm complaining and they say, headed for a class action lawsuit. I want a class action lawsuit. Let's join up for a class action lawsuit. Guys, a class action lawsuit is the worst thing you can do. The worst thing you can do, because they always settle them. They always settle for much less than whatever the lawyers are asking for, because the lawyers get 30%. So if you're asking for $200 million and Uber settles for $50 million, yeah, that's a raw deal, but the lawyer's getting 30% of $50 million. Of course they're going to settle. They don't care about you. They care about themselves. And then you're going to have to split whatever's left over of the $50 million after he takes his fee. And then there's just a lot of people who join it, and I mean, depending on how much you drive, and a lot of people drive for Uber part-time, this is what you're looking at. $10. That's what you're going to get. And then once the lawsuit is settled, Uber doesn't have to do anything. Whatever you were suing them over, they can keep doing it. Because they paid you a little bit of money to go away, and now it's business as usual. Class action lawsuits just don't work. They don't hurt the companies. They don't invoke change. They won't make you any money. That is why you don't hear me talking about class action lawsuits much. I mean, now I'm going to cash this check because, I mean, it's $10 and it's a check, but this is also kind of why I don't really join too many class action lawsuits. I mean, what on earth am I going to do with $10, $20? So, I actually forgot that I even joined this one. And, well, that's my reward. $10. I can eat lunch at McDonald's. So, if you want to hurt Uber, you're going to have to hurt Uber other than a class action lawsuit. Get congressmen involved, get the public involved, get the media involved, strike, don't drive for them. There's a lot of ways to hurt Uber and Lyft and Postmates and DoorDash. There's a lot of ways to hurt all of them, but class action lawsuits are rarely one of them. They barely phase these companies. So I just wanted to show you that. What do you folks think? Did any of you get a check from Caviar for the lawsuit? How much did you get? Was it less? Was it more? I'd love to know. Comment below. Like, favorite, share, subscribe. If you enjoy the videos I make, consider becoming a Patreon member for as little $1 a month. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.